I just finished reading the arc of Once Again Always, which I think is one of this year's most anticipated romance books. It's an amnesia second chance romance based on a Dramione fanfiction. So let's talk about it. In this book, Molly, the female main character, suffers a stroke and loses her memories from the past 6 years, including memories of her falling in love with her arch nemesis, Aster. Molly and Aster are married, but Molly has no memory of it, and she's thrown back into her life and is left picking up the pieces with no memories of everything that's come between her and Aster and what's been going on with her friends for the past 6 years. I think the beginning really hooks you. You can feel the emotion when it comes to Aster and how he sort of lost his wife and is struggling to come to terms with if that love can be rebuilt between them. It definitely does a good job of the found family trope. The friends of Aster and Molly are very heavily involved in their relationship. They're very supportive. They're very present in their lives. There are flashbacks interspersed throughout the story, and the flashbacks take things back to when Aster and Molly were rivals in high school, which is great to add context to their relationship, but I kind of wish we got flashbacks to their life in college when they first fell in love or in their relationship during the 6 years they were together, because we don't really get a glimpse of that. This is contemporary romance. There is no magic, and yet it still feels very Harry Potter like. Molly is Hermione, Aster is Draco, and you can definitely sense it. Their friends also feel like other characters in that universe, and it leaves the book feeling a tiny bit hollow, which is something that I've also found with other Harry Potter or other fandoms, fan fictions that have become adaptations. Everything just seems a little vague and a little off. For example, Aster and Molly went to a boarding school in Connecticut. Why Molly went to the school, I don't know. The high school classes don't sound like normal classes you would find today. And then the descriptions of everything is just a little bit vague. Like, what city do they live in? What did Molly study in college? What did Aster study in college? We don't find out until quite a bit later in the book what their careers actually are. It's just they're missing a little bit of depth to the story. So I think a little more detail would have fleshed things out more. I also think there was a missed opportunity for some more heart-wrenching moments. Like I want a little more chemistry and emotion. There is a big secret with a reveal at the end, but unfortunately, you can kind of guess what that secret is from the beginning of the book. So it sort of loses its impact. The book definitely hooked me. I flipped through those pages so fast. So it's definitely an engaging and entertaining read, which I would recommend to people, especially if they're Dramione fans. I haven't read the fan fiction the book is based on, though, so I can't tell you about any differences between the books and the original story. If you've read Once Again Always, what did you think of it?